Hey everyone, it's Miss Bone here. And today you probably have some really cool slides in front of you where you're gonna sort of move lines around and use lines to start dividing up some number lines. Maybe it's gonna ask you to divide up some shapes, draw a line halfway between so you can show that half is right in the middle. But we're not going to talk too much about the fractions today. Today, I'm really just going to go through how you're going to use those lines to show your understanding and sort of work with them on the slide. Okay? And they're called manipulatives. We've worked with manipulatives before. They're just a fancy word for tools. Okay, so let me share my screen. And let's look at what you're going to be looking at today on your slides. Okay. So hopefully you're looking at a slide that has all these awesome manipulatives, virtual manipulatives on them. And your teacher is giving you the opportunity to move them around and to divide up the number line and to sort of show what you're understanding about fractions. So I'm going to show you how to move these lines around in something that's really important so that you don't get frustrated because technology can be, oh no, what happened to the line? Our minds can really go wild with technology because things just disappear on us sometimes. So watch closely as I show you how to move the lines around, put them where you want to put them, move them back if you need to, all that sort of thing. Okay, so first thing is, whenever you're moving something around on a screen, you have to make sure that it's selected. Because look at my screen, there's boxes, there's number lines, there's these other lines that we're going to be using today to divide up the boxes. And if you don't know what you've selected, you could end up moving things all over the screen. Look, I could move this number line up here, and now I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to move that. I didn't want to move that number line. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that what you're about to move is selected. And you know how we can make sure that what we're about to move is selected? We can make sure that it's highlighted in this nice blue tint. You see how the line that I'm moving around right now has this bluish tint around it? And it actually has those two blue dots on the end too. That's how I know what I'm about to drag around is selected. So if I go over here, I notice now, look at the blue tint. It's around the whole picture now. I most definitely do not want to move the whole picture today. Today, I want to be able to move these lines around to show that I can divide things up into fractions, into equal parts. So let's go over here. And if we want to sort of manipulate this number line, first thing we want to do is make sure we are clicking one time on the object that we want to move. Not two times, click on it once. And you could see Miss Bone clicked on this one time. And what happened? Down here, we've got the little line. It's got that blue tint around it with those two blue dots. Now I know that this is ready to be moved around on the screen. So I'm actually going to click it again, and I'm going to hold on to that click, right? And I'm just going to move the little line around. And there it goes. I have used the line to now divide my first number line into, yes, that's right, halves, right down the middle. But sometimes we can click it and we're moving it and okay, I got it. But now, oh no, I accidentally moved the line. Never fear, don't fret. You just go, you click that, you make sure one time you click that object, you make sure that it's got that lovely blue tint around it, and you just move it right back into place where you need to. Okay, it's all about that blue tint. Now, if we want to take these lines and we move them over here, and we've divided this rectangle now into halves, and look, oh, that's beautiful. Let me take this line and divide this rectangle into half. Oh no, that line disappeared. I just put that line there And now it's back. It's in the back. You know why, boys and girls? Because of the way that it's arranged on the page. So if you want, you just click. See, there's that fancy blue glow again. Click on that object, go up to the slide where it says arrange, click on arrange, and go to the place on the menu where it says order. And you know what you can do? You can just take that line that you selected and you can bring it to the front. And voila, now we can see our line. It didn't disappear, it was just behind the box. So just change it, order it to the front, and now you can show that you have divided it into halves. We can also take this line and we can sort of twist it around if we want. And you know what? I just took it, I clicked it and I twisted it. And now I've got my box divided into halves going the other way. Let's watch how I did that. Make sure it's all about the blue glow, guys, all about the blue glow. And now I can see a plus sign over it. And if I click and I just drag it around, I don't slide it around the screen, I can move it into any direction I would like. Good luck today working with your virtual manipulatives. Remember, boys and girls, it's all about that blue glow. You just gotta click it once, make sure it's selected, and then you can move your object all around the screen. Good luck.